What's going on, people? Thank you for tuning in to episode number 2. My name is JT Triplet. I'm here with Frank, the motherfucking tank.
What's up?
What's up,
episode
man?
2. Let's do this.
Not only is it episode 2, but it's our NAMM special.
That's it,
bro. We're going to talk about NAMM today, since we're going Thursday to Sunday.
The National Association of Music Merchants.
Hell yes, man. It's going to be a damn good time. I know it's your
first
one.
time there, so I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yes, I am too, actually. I love seeing people who go for the first time because they're just like deer in the headlights going, oh my God, there's so much cool shit. You know, that's kind of the consensus.
Heck
but
yeah.
Before we go any further, brother, like we promised in our first episode, the start of every show, we're going to take a shot of a different spirit.
Well,
and
on this show, though,
talk about it.
We're going to have a sip, okay? Because you don't shoot what we're about to drink.
Dude.
Fair enough?
Come on now.
So
Okay.
I brought some Macallan 18. I know we touched on it in the last episode. We talked about
Can't see
it.
the label. Can't see the label.
There you go. I don't know if you can see it.
Here, let's
There
see.
you go. Bring it over to the camera. Macallan 18. It is the 2018 release, which is a very good release. This stuff is some single malt scotch. Okay, it's aged in 100-year-old barrels from Europe and the U.S. that are taken to Spain and aged. It's absolutely amazing stuff. And especially the 2018 release, it has amazing flavor. I think you're going to love it, bro. So this nutbag over here decided he was going to try to pour 2 full glasses of this stuff.
Dude,
I mean,
that's kind of what we do.
So I just about drop kicked him to stop him from doing it. And I pulled out a couple shot glasses and I poured us
Literally.
like a couple shots of this. Okay, so
Not
we can
even
sip on it.
A couple shots, it's like,
Yeah, well.
like halfway full.
So let me explain. This stuff here, now I got lucky, okay? This was given to me.
Delicious.
This was given to me as a wedding gift. All right? So shout out to the guy who gave it to me. You know who you are. You picked a good one. So, you know, Macallan 18 goes for about $350, $400. But for whatever reason, the 2018 release goes sometimes for over $800 for this bottle.
Wow.
So, yeah, when you were about to pour 2 full glasses,
Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So I poured us a couple shots here. Now, sip this, JT. Okay? A toast to our men and women out there serving, whooping it on all around the world,
sure.
protecting our freedoms, making this possible. Cheers to you.
Dude, I can't help myself.
You still shot it.
I can't help myself, bro.
You're supposed to
Look,
sip
there's
it.
like,
It's good.
There's like a few more drops.
Yeah, take another shot. You're ridiculous.
Damn. Dude,
Tell me
that
it's
is,
not good.
I
It's
think we should
smooth.
pour us some more is what I think.
Yeah.
What is that? That was like a $40 half shot right there or something like that?
Nah, maybe not so much, but still. It's some good stuff. It's smooth.
Dude, it's like a teaser.
Warm.
It's like a teaser. You know, right before you get like blue balls, you think you're gonna like go all the way, and then you know you're like,
Well,
anyways,
good times.
that was good, man.
So
Good stuff.
talking about, let's get back to NAMM.
Well, shit.
NAMM. I
Gonna
know
be a
this is
good
not your
time.
first time. How many times you been?
You know, I kind of lost track. I want to say like this would be like my 15th year, 14,
Holy
15 years, something like that.
That's pretty good, man.
So
How'd you end up going? Like, I know you're supposed to be invited or some shit, right?
yeah, well, that's how it was back in the day. You have to have
Because I'm
like
going
somebody
because of
you know.
You're the one who made it happen for me. I had no clue how to get into that place.
Well, you do have to know somebody. Back in the day, you had to like know somebody to get in, and have them get you a pass, and it was kind of like the big deal back then. But now I think it is open to the public. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I think that kind of kicked in after COVID-19 and shit.
Got it. So now you can buy tickets for it.
I think you can, but we have special passes because we're going with Electro Voice microphones.
Nice.
I've been connected with them pretty much my whole music career. So, I still call in a favor when I need a NAMM pass, and
Very
they always
nice.
kick me down, which is nice. So
Very nice.
well, it made sense to actually bring you out. We just started the podcast, and I was like, what? Let's go have a good time.
Well, he mentioned his music career, right? So for those of you out there that don't know, our intro song and our outro song, that is a song called Voodoo from Fallen Union.
Yes.
And this guy right here was the lead singer of Fallen Union. So pretty cool.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
I had no clue this guy sang, right? We were out on a ride, an out-of-state ride in Nevada. So we end up at this.
Was that Prospect?
No. You were already.
Okay.
You were.
What incident was this? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
So quick story here, sidetrack story.
Oh shit.
So we go to this bar, we're hanging out, and there's a few of us, and they were having karaoke that night, right? So somebody mentions that JT sings, and I said, all right, well, get up there. Let's hear you, right? So we coerced this guy to get up there and sing some karaoke, and I watched JT right in front of me transform into John Bon Jovi. So this dude sang every song on the Slippery When Wet album.
Oh my god! Now you're
John
now
Bon
you're getting
Jovi,
a little
bro.
out there. Dude.
So he was getting down, and it sounded amazing. There was dudes throwing their underwear at him, all kinds of cool stuff.
What? I thought those were yours, bro.
So he was up there singing "Wanted Dead or Alive" and "You Give Love a Bad Name" and what's the other one? Shot through the heart.
I say that one. I don't think I say that one.
What's the other one? Bed of Roses. That's a different album, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you were getting down, bro. And that's when I found out this dude could actually really sing, and he sings pretty damn good. I'm impressed, bro.
Dude, it's all a facade, bro. I was probably drinking that night. Well, as a matter of fact, I do remember that night. Now that you mention it, and we were drinking
pretty good. We had a good time. Well, we were literally like across the street from the resort that we were staying at.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us, none of us had a ride. We just walked across the street. It was a good time.
Good thing, man.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. Back to NAMM. Back to NAMM. Let's do this.
Well, you had told me, the other day that you wanted to talk about that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull out some old school shit and show Tank some shit that it's been kind of buried away for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Well, it was just I was in a band called Xeno many years ago. I don't even
Xeno?
Yeah, XNO is how you how you say it or spell it. But anyways, I was in this band for a good 12 years. I was in the band for a long time, and we had a lot of different growth processes. I guess we changed kind of our image several times and lost, went through members and shit. But where I'm going with this was we weren't very good. Okay, we're just kind of a bunch of dudes in a band and trying to play some music, and we were invited to the NAMM show one year, and we were just, we'd probably been together about 6-7 months. We were trying to develop like an image, right? And at that time, Twilight was out. Twilight was out, and like all these vampire movies were out. It was kind of like the cool thing, and the guitar player kind of had this goth look to him, and he's like, "Dude, we all need to dress like vampires." And at first, I was like, "No, bro, that's just not me." But you know what? I started to see that he was getting a lot more attention than I was, bro. And I was like, "No." I can't have that, dude. I can't have
now
that.
hold on. Was this a band where you actually sang your songs, or was it like rah 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 that kind of band?
I'm not a screamo singer, bro. It wasn't. It wasn't any kind of like.
Bro, listen, I'm not knocking it. I listen to every kind of music, right? But I just can't get into that. Rah, rah,
me neither, man. As a singer, I want to be able to connect with people, and you only connect with people by telling a story, right?
All right, cool.
And if you're like a screamo singer, like to me personally, if I can't understand the singer, I lose total interest. And
Gotcha.
that's kind of my thing. But
All
no,
right.
so I never went down that screamo path. But you know, I don't have a problem with that music. It just doesn't appeal to me. So, but you know, we played like old school like hard rock, and I don't know, for the time that we went through this process, I guess it was good for the time because we did have a nice little following over the years, and
That's cool.
we had a lot of good shows, big shows, played all of LA. It was really fun, but a lot, like I said, this all came back to the image. So we were going to NAMM the first year, and we started dressing like these vampires, and I had this like idea, like I wanted to get an endorsement from Electro Voice microphones, and so I had put together this really kick-ass like bio package. It had band photos and things we have done in the past, and I had found out who I needed to talk to. And I was a little nervous, dude, because I was like, fuck, man, like these guys, you know, deal with huge rock stars, and I'm like this fucking nobody trying to get a sponsorship of you know, microphones and shit. So I find the guy who I talked to, and I'm like, fuck it. I walk straight up to him. And I kind of give him the rundown, and you know, he was totally cool, and gave me, you know, like a half hour of his time, and we were talking about shit, and I gave him the bio, and he did say when he was looking through it, he just said this is one of the best bios I've seen because it had like these really kick-ass pictures and shit like that. So yeah, did the NAMM show, and I followed up with him like 2 weeks later, and from there, he pretty much kicked us down with you know, the sponsorship and
Nice.
microphones and stuff like that. Funny story. So I've been going there for a long time. I've been connected with this guy ever since. Which, by the way, his name is Guy.
Guy.
Yeah, I say Guy. That's his name. G-U-G.
Gotcha.
He's like a fucking old school Englishman. He's a total fucking badass, and you're gonna love him.
So
dude.
now, like, were you guys like in like? Okay, so I'm thinking vampires, right? Are we talking like Halloween costume with the cape and the
No,
freaking
no,
fangs and blood like dripping down your face,
bro.
or
What?
like-
This ain't fucking Hot Topic, bro. It wasn't like Hot Topic cheap ass costumes.
You're the one who said you're dressing up like a vampire. That's the only vampires I know.
Okay, well, you know what? I did pull out this, you know, picture. You know, I showed you the picture, right? Did I show you the picture yet? I didn't show
You
you.
kind of half-ass showed it to me because you're like, wait, I'm going to surprise you.
Okay, I don't know if I can show you this picture, and you know, it's like this is what I looked like.
All I saw was a bald head.
So let me show you the picture right now, and this is for our
Let's see what you got
our viewers can see this too. So that was my
Gotcha.
vampire image right there. You know, I had yellow contacts in, wore makeup, all that shit, bleached my beard, all that shit. So that was kind of the
So you had the
thing.
goatee going on.
I did, but
cool.
no, it wasn't Hot Topic shit, bro. Like we legit spent like
Hey, bro,
money on our
you said
clothes.
vampire. And I'm thinking you're over here. You know how when you start your songs like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, where you like 1, 2.
This isn't Sesame Street either, motherfucker.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm
Fucking
my
wise
bad.
guy.
My bad. I'm just talking shit. Hey, it worked. It worked for Kiss. It worked
It
for
did.
freaking.
It did.
I mean that. You know.
Well, it's funny.
Fuck
What
it.
I was gonna say was, bastard. What I was gonna say was years later, and I'm talking like 8 years later. I've been going to NAMM at this point every year. I'm out drinking with Guy, and we're
Okay.
getting pretty faded. We're having a good time, and we talk about all kinds of shit. But out of the fucking blue, bro, he fucking, we're having a conversation, and he goes, in his English voice, of course, and I can't, you know, speak like an Englishman, but he was like, you know, your music isn't that good, right? Your music,
shit.
yeah. He goes, your music isn't what I, you know, brought you on board for. I said, well, fuck, man. Okay, well, you could have told this to me like, you know, 8 years ago. I've known you for a long time now. Why are you just now telling me this? He's like, I don't know, mate. I just never, you know, never crossed my mind. And I said, well, if you didn't like our music, then why the fuck did you, you know, hook me up? And he
That's
goes,
great.
Well, I tell you what, again, in his English accent, right? He goes, I tell you what, mate, the reason why is because when you started walking up to me and I saw what you dressed like, my first reaction was, this motherfucker has some enormous balls to come out to be dressed like that, bro. I was like, for real? And he's like, yeah, man. And you know what? I've been friends with the motherfucker ever since.
That's awesome, bro. I like this guy.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna have to.
He's
I
a
can't
total
wait to
fucking
meet him, bro.
badass. I think you're gonna fucking like him a lot. But I was like,
He
this
said you had some
motherfucker.
big balls to show up looking the way you did.
Dude. And I look back now, like I would never dress like that anymore, right? So, when I was in Fallen Union, I had a totally different look, and I was older. But back in the day, Xeno days, it was all about, the fake it till you make it kind of thing. Like we weren't really talented musicians, but we looked fucking weird as fuck. And
There you go.
so I actually got one other thing I wanted to show you with the Xeno days. Again, this is from a long time ago.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
I figured I'd pull this out of the fucking pull this out of the fucking trunk and show our viewers
All right, let's
some of the shit. Now, this is the very first Xeno video we did. This is like I don't know,
shit! You guys had videos?
15, 16 years ago.
All right.
Something like that. So it's already like somewhat through this. I figured I'd just show you a little bit. And this is what we look like. So imagine
All right, let's see this. I
walking
gotta
into
see this.
NAMM, seeing these guys walk in, and here's what I'm talking about. The editing was pretty cool. I look back at this shit now and it just makes me laugh, bro. But yeah, that's a little bit of that. Look.
Bro, I had to say a little prayer to save my soul after watching your video, dude. You guys are murdering somebody in a park or a cemetery or whatever the heck that was.
In the middle of the daylight, shit.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ.
But that was the thing back then, bro. That was kind of like our mystique, and so yeah, that got us in the door with NAMM.
It was actually a pretty cool video, dude.
So
And it sounded good. Your music was good.
it was all right.
It was good.
I will say that I learned a lot of chops in those years because like I said, I was in that band with 10, 11 years, something like that. And so, when you're with a bunch of guys that long, you're going to have a total evolution like three different times. So that
100%.
was kind of the thing with that. But, at the end of the day, it was a good time.
That's good stuff, man. That's awesome.
Shortly after that, I had formed Fallen Union with a couple buddies of mine. And but that's something we could talk about here in a little bit. I want to go back to the NAMM show.
NAMM.
Because this is the NAMM special.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My thing, what I love about NAMM and the fact that you're going for the very first time is I absolutely love seeing people's first time. Because it's like they're a deer in fucking headlights, bro. They're just like... And there's always rock stars there. You'll probably recognize people.
That's badass.
So
I'm a guitar guy. Is there guitars there? Like, is there going to be guitar booths and stuff? Can you buy stuff there, or is it just more of a like you're going to network? Or how does that work?
You can buy stuff there. And I just from experience, I know that like on Sundays, when everybody's getting ready to go and pack up, they try to push everything out so they don't have to carry it back.
They don't have to take it back. Okay, so Sunday's the day.
Yeah.
So wait for Sunday to get the good deals.
But dude,
Got it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't let you go. I'm gonna place a rule on you. I'm gonna place a rule on you right now,
Okay,
bro.
what's the rule?
Because there's little tricks and secrets of NAMM. Knowing where certain tickets are going to be at. You know, there's always huge shows going at Anaheim, the Grove of Anaheim.
Okay.
There's always huge show going on at the House of Metal.
Are these
in
like
Santa
after
Ana.
parties or they're what,
There's
like,
always after parties, but you got to know
Got
where to
it.
go to. Like the Schecter booth always kicks down tickets to shows, and then you know they'll tell you you can like connect with certain places and they'll tell you what show's playing where, and then you can find out where to get tickets.
Okay.
But the one thing I'm gonna lay down the law,
Okay. What?
dude. You don't want to go in there because when you first walk in, they're gonna have like bags and magazines and all kinds of stuff to lure you in to take with you. Like we're talking like, you know, pens and little cool gadgets. Next thing you know,
Whole bunch of swag.
yeah, dude, you're gonna have like 5 fucking handbags filled with shit, bro, and you're gonna be walking around all fucking day, dude. I learned the hard way. You know what?
So don't pick up the swag on the way in. Get it on the way out.
No, get it on the way out. And if you want to get hardcore, bro, you can carry a backpack, but then you're gonna be. I mean, think about it. You're gonna be walking around for 8 hours, bro.
Gotcha.
So there isn't a lot of places to sit. We're gonna be standing a lot of food vendors and shit outside. There's gonna be stages outside. We can go.
So don't look
watch
like
bands.
a tourist.
Yeah, I don't want
Act
you to look
like I
a
belong.
tourist. Yes, dude.
Got it.
That's kind of
Got it.
everything. I mean,
Act
You're-
like I've been there
yeah,
before.
I'm
This
just-
is my, what'd you say, 15th year in a row.
something like that.
I kind of know what's going on.
Frank, I'm just watching out for you, bro.
I
Okay?
appreciate it, brother.
I know how it is, and dude, you're gonna get sick of carrying all that shit within like fucking an hour. You'll be like, yeah, I shouldn't have got this shit.
Got it.
Now, typically, I'll go from like Thursday, and I'll stay till Sunday, but I bounce on Sunday. Like I don't even go into the NAMM show on Sunday because it's at that point, dude, you're gonna be ready to go. Like 3
Right.
days. I mean, realistically, you won't be able to see all of NAMM in one visit.
Okay.
You know, like maybe next year you'll go a different route and see some other places, but
Gotcha.
I will make sure I take us to all the key spots, and that's
Fair
the
enough.
thing. So all the parties happen afterwards, and
Well, I'm excited, bro. I can't wait.
yeah, it's gonna be a damn good time. I think if we have any of our viewers listening and they've been to the NAMM show, they're gonna probably agree with me. It's a great fucking time, total party. So
You talk about these rock stars. Like who we talking about? Who have you seen there?
well, any freaking guitar player who's anybody is gonna fucking be there doing little like sessions in their,
That's
in their
badass.
booths. I know Schecter's gonna have something going on. Gibson always has something going on. I mean, they always have, guitar players who are up and coming to,
That's awesome,
big
bro.
wigs.
That's all me right there. I'm a guitar guy.
yeah.
I love that
I
shit.
mean, dude, Stevie Wonder's been there. Oh, dude, I got a funny story. I ran into Bono from U2 there once.
Bono.
Yeah, but this was a weird scenario. So this is
Okay.
in the vampire days when I was with Zeno, dude. So we're there, and we always had like a little entourage of people. So there's always be people circling us,
Okay.
and we would have people. They would stop us and want to take pictures. They thought we were rock stars. Again, it was fake it till you make it. So a lot of these people who flew into NAMM for the very first time, they see these weird vampire guys that they think were, famous and shit. So like they'd want to stop and take pictures. So anyways, we got this entourage going and we're like moving one way, and I could see ahead of us there's a crowd coming towards us. So I'm like keeping an eye on it, and I can't really see who's in the middle. I know it's somebody, but I can't see at the time. So at some point, they're like a couple feet ahead of us, and I see that it's Bono, and he's got his glasses on. It's this, he's just casually
Bono.
walking through, dude.
Yeah.
But he's got a huge, like everybody's around him taking pictures.
Okay.
He's got his people with him, bodyguards, whatever. It's so funny. It was like we're walking this way with our crowd. He's walking this way with his crowd, and it's like the seas open up.
Okay.
It literally felt like that. It was just like me. And I was with the guys, but it was like us and him.
So
And
it
I'm
was
not-
like, so hold
Yeah.
on. So it was like Team Edward and Team Jacob. They were like walking together, to meet up to fight, or like he had the werewolves and you had the vampires? Oh, that's great.
No, jackass. I mean, you can compare the two. Okay, you can compare it, I guess, but no.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yes, it was like the seas fucking parted. And then Bono's looking at me because I'm like right there in front. I'm looking at Bono and he's got his arms up, like, and you can see he's like talking, but I can't hear a fucking word he's saying. And he walks up to me, and he puts his fucking arm around my shoulders. I'm like I'm not starstruck, right? I've been doing this a while, so I was like, to me, it was just like another thing. But I was kind of taken aback.
But you had Bono hugging you.
I was
like
taken
with his
aback.
arm around you.
Yeah, he had his fucking arm around me, and I was kind of taken aback by it. So I'm not seeing what's happening quite yet. He puts his arm around me, and next thing you know, we just get bombarded by photographers, and everybody's like taking pictures and shit. So of course I'm in the mode, and we have our own poses that I'm doing, and so this is going on for a few minutes. But at one point, he's like, I have these yellow contacts on, and he's like playing with my face. He's like, and he takes his fucking glasses off and he puts them on me, and then he poses again. So we're taking more like pictures, and I'm just tripping, going, "What the fuck?"
So
this is just odd to me. It was fucking.
You
odd,
had his
dude.
glasses on,
Yeah,
his sunglasses.
He fucking put his glasses. Those is like his signature thing, right? So I'm like, motherfucker has his glasses on me right now. So, but it was really weird. Like, so this is going on for about 5 minutes, and then it happens. Like, it just ends abruptly. So he's done. He takes his fucking glasses off my eyes, shakes my hand, and he just like walks away. Like, it's like everyday thing for him, dude.
So you didn't keep the glasses?
No.
Bro.
No, he didn't fucking let me keep his shit. I wasn't, dude, to be honest with you, I wasn't even thinking about keeping his glasses. I'm like, I got fucking Bono's glasses on my fucking eyes right now.
Yeah. I'd have
So
ran.
it was just fucking, it was a trip.
I'm letting you know right now, if we go to NAMM and he's there and he comes up to me and puts his fucking glasses on me, I'm running, bro. I'm keeping those glasses. And next week you're going to see Bono's glasses for sale on eBay with a picture of him hugging me.
Man.
Guaranteed. Come on,
Tell you what,
man.
that was a good time,
That's
dude.
Bono's glasses. That's the sunglasses.
Yeah, that was a memorable experience. He was more tripping on just because I had like yellow contacts in and I looked like a fucking jackass.
That's a cool story, though, bro.
Maybe
that's
just,
badass.
Maybe.
All right, now I'm even more excited to go to NAMM, bro.
I think he just like felt bad for me. He was like, okay, I'm gonna give these guys some kudos because
So should I dress like a vampire for NAMM?
I was gonna say they probably thought like Guy or like this guy has huge balls. I'm gonna fucking take pictures with him, dude. It was a good time.
That's
man.
awesome.
So
That's good times, bro.
but yeah, you'll see
time.
you'll see some people there.
I'm excited. I'm absolutely
you know.
excited. I can't wait, man.
But I mean, I'm hoping that you're not one of those guys who like, oh, dude, I need his autograph, and like, dude, you'll stand in line for hours. Like,
No, I'm
people's
good. I'm
autograph.
good with that. Honestly, dude, I'm gonna go to check out the equipment, man. Like I said, I'm a guitar
Yeah.
guy. I collect guitars. I've been playing guitar for a long time. That's what I'm going for. Like
Good shit.
Gibsons, Fenders, Gretsch guitars. I got an old Hofner bass.
Ooh,
I collect
nice.
some basses. Did I ever tell you I got some autographed guitars?
Oh shit,
Bro.
what did you get?
So, all right, here's my little claim to fame, okay? I was on a TV show. It's no longer on TV anymore. It was called, hold on, let me get in here a little bit better. Pornography.
Okay.
Did you ever hear of this show?
Pornography?
Pornography, not pornography, pornography.
I mean, I thought you said pornography because
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
okay,
Pornography.
dude,
So,
I got a dirty mind.
It was a
You got a fucking
spin-off
dirty mind,
show.
okay?
It was a spin-off show from Pawn Stars.
Okay,
You know the Pawn Star guys?
of course, dude.
Rick, Chumley,
Yeah, they're plays in
Corey,
Vegas.
right? Yes. So this show, it was a spin-off where it was like you competed against them on like useless information knowledge, right? So I competed against Chumley and Corey, and I had to answer random questions. You know how on the show they talk about items? Oh, this item, this sword is from the 1800s and blah, 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 right? So that's the kind of information that you have to know to be on this show. This guy, look at you. So,
Hey, I gotta say, I'm still practicing, bro.
good time.
Hold on, I don't know how to turn this off. Hold on. Okay, there.
There you go.
Shit!
Oh, so
Shit! Hold on a second. I gotta figure this out.
it's gonna start again.
Oh, that was unintentional, bro.
It's all right.
Hold on, I think
It's
we
like
just
theme
gotta.
music.
I think we just gotta wait it out. Hopefully, it stops here in a second.
Hopefully.
I'm like, what the
Boom,
heck?
there it is.
Okay,
So, so
Forgive me.
I see that this show is starting up. I log on online. I submit my application. They call me and they ask me all these random questions, like history questions, knowledge questions, just random stuff, right? So I pass and I make it on the show. So I go and I compete, and what they do is they tell you what items you're competing for in each segment of the show, right? Well, one set of items that I was competing for was 4 autographed guitars, all right?
Really?
A Blink 182 guitar, a Billy Idol guitar, a Motley Crue guitar, and a Def Leppard guitar. And I fucking won.
Were they authentic?
Authentic signatures.
Okay.
They had a certificate of authenticity, and Rick came out and described that they used to be in the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Vegas, and they acquired them from there, and they were all authentic signatures. So I have these 4 guitars that I won on this show, Pawn Stars.
That's pretty cool.
Autographed guitars. That's like my pride and joy, bro. I got them all wrapped up and taken care of and protected. So, like I said, I'm a big guitar guy. I love that stuff, and
You're gonna have to show me these one of these days,
bro, absolutely,
So
absolutely.
that's good shit. You know what? You might be able to add to your collection this weekend.
Hopefully, I'll take some money with me, bro.
So, yeah, you're definitely gonna need some money, dude. Like drinks alone are like fucking $18.
Good lord. That's like Vegas prices.
Yeah, dude, it's stupid. So yeah, you'll be walking around double fisting, which is kind of the usual thing, anyways. But you
Good
know,
times.
yeah, you might be able to add to the collection, but yeah, you're gonna walk a lot of miles too. Just
Good
so you
stuff.
know.
$18 drinks.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy, bro. Well, you know, we're in Joe Biden inflation now too, so you know.
Well, bro, but okay. So,
Politics.
can I tell another quick story?
Of course.
All right.
Let's do it.
$18 drinks. That's what reminded me of it. So, shout out to a buddy of mine, Big T. Back in the day, I used to be in the lowriders. All right.
Okay.
So ever since I was a kid, I was building lowriders or helping guys build lowriders, working on cars, old Impalas. I had a 51 truck. I had a 64 Impala. I had all these old cars, right? So we're at a car show, and car shows have like these food trucks that pull up and like alcohol trucks, tents set up, right?
Yes.
Expensive as shit, bro. So I'm in this car club with these guys, and we go walk up, and a buddy of mine, Big T is his name. So he goes up and he's like, hey, he asked the lady, how much is a hamburger? She's like, $15. All right. And he says, all right, well, how much is a hot dog? He's like, $15. He's like, damn, man, that's expensive, right? Well, how much is one of those beers? And she's like, $18. And he's like, all right, give me 2. Like, dude, really? You're complaining about a $15 burger? $18 beers, no problem. Let's do it. That's how we roll,
Hey,
bro.
that's where priorities, bro.
Priority, exactly.
Booze,
Never mind a $15 cheeseburger. Let's go with $18 beers.
food. You know what? This is kind of off topic,
Talk to me.
but you just made me think about something. It's about riding.
Okay.
So, you know, we ride, right? So you get on the bike. I don't know about you, but when I'm on the bike, nothing else matters, bro. Nothing else matters. And I was telling a buddy about this the other day. And I've said this a few times. You might have heard me say this, but I will turn down sex to get on the bike. No shit, dude. Like, sex, bike. You know, like I always will choose the bike because it's just I can't explain it, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I can't fucking
I don't
explain
know.
it. So you just made me think of that by the $15, $18. It's called priorities.
Priority.
Priorities,
Got
bro.
you.
And my bike is a priority. Okay?
I feel you. I feel
All right.
you.
I guess I should say, not necessarily a priority. It's how it makes me feel, right? Like
Gotcha.
being on the bike, just
Remind
it's
me
a
to
great
never
fucking
sit on
thing.
your bike.
Very few have.
Good
You know, Steve is probably the only one who's been on my bike more than once.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's because he works on the bike. That's a different
Yes,
story.
yeah.
You gotta. There's an exception there, but other than that, people don't get on your bike.
true.
That's a rule.
So now, if we could take the bikes to NAMM, parking would be way better for us. But
All right, well, hey, listen, I don't give a shit. I'll ride in the rain. I don't care.
We'll talk about it.
But walking around soaking wet might suck.
No.
The ride, I'm not worried about.
Hopefully, it's not raining that week.
We'll see.
We'll figure it out. So
good times. Well, this has been fun, man.
It has been, dude.
This has been a good time. I'm glad we got to talk about what we talk about.
Yep.
And I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in to episode 2 of Spirits,
Yes.
Biker Shit, and Nonsense. This is what we do. We talk about stuff that we like, and sometimes it takes us in some weird directions, but that's what we do.
We don't mind weird directions, though.
Yeah, we don't. So just so you guys know, we don't script this stuff. We kind of have an idea of what we're going to talk about, the topics that we're going to talk about, and we say, hey, we're going to talk about NAMM, and then we just go with it. That's what we do. That's what this show is about. It's about 2 dudes that like to ride bikes, that like to drink alcohol, and like to talk about nonsense, and we just like to bullshit about whatever. So
I mean, we're going to get to the point where we can take calls and stuff. Aside from that, though, I'm really excited that you're bringing your tequila guy in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so
let's give the audience a kind of future plans of what we're doing.
So we told you guys that we're going to talk about spirits and we're going to talk about biker shit. So I know these first 2 episodes have kind of been all over the place, but we are dialing it in. And I got a buddy of mine, his name is Jose, who's got an extensive tequila collection. And this dude is a tequila connoisseur. He knows just about everything there is to know about tequilas. So I talked to him. I asked him if he'd be willing to come on and be a guest of the show, and he said he would. And we're going to plan that out. Obviously, it'll be after NAMM, but we'll set something up so he can come down and have him bring some tequilas and explain to our guests exactly what to look for when you're looking for high-quality tequila. Because I know a lot of people have probably had some bad experiences. I know I have. There's been a point in time where I didn't even want to hear the word tequila because of the nights I had on that shit, but this is a different type of tequila experience that you'll get once you start talking to my buddy, and he leads you in the right direction on what tequilas to buy. So that's coming up.
Well, I'm also excited about Josh Runlet coming on to the show.
Oh.
He said he'd be down with doing that. Now, Josh Runlet has his own bike shop in Cherry Valley, which, as you know, that's the only place I take my bike to. So
he's a big dog. Josh is a big dog. He's in the top big dogs of the United States and building bikes, building motors. I mean, he's well known. So that'd be awesome.
Well, if people don't know who Josh Runlet is, they will know him after this episode. Hopefully, they'll look him up. So,
100%.
Aside from Josh, we have a couple real good close brothers that are in the club with us. They'll be on the show, and you know what? We're gonna keep talking about what we talk about: spirits, biker shit, and nonsense. That's what we do, man.
That's what we're gonna do, man. We're trying to bring as many guests as we can on here.
Yep.
I know some guy, I know a buddy of mine who owns a tattoo shop. We'll bring him on. We're gonna do a whole bunch of cool shit, and hopefully you guys like it and you keep tuning in and listen to us.
Well, speaking of listening, hopefully you subscribe, you share us like a freaking horrible STD, share the fuck out of us. And add us. We're going to keep posting episodes every Friday. Now, we will be in NAMM the day we post this. So we're going to post this up on Friday. You guys will be able to check us out. But yeah, we're going to be at the NAMM show during that process.
Yeah, if you see us there, come say what's up.
Exactly. We will be taking video footage and some other things while we're there, and some interviews and stuff. And so we're going to kind of have like a post NAMM show podcast, and we'll talk about it, show some video and all the debauchery
good stuff
we had. So
good stuff.
We thank you all for tuning in, man. We appreciate it.
Let's listen to some post vampire music.
Well,
after you were a vampire with some
this was
some Fallen Union non-vampire music.
Yeah. So this would be Xeno. Or not? Oh my God!
Xeno.
See, now you got me
Fallen
fucking
Union.
twisted.
This will be Fallen Union.
You got me twisted now.
Non Twilight music.
Hey, you know what? Thanks for tuning in, guys, and
deuces.
We'll see you next time. The burden's too much to bear. It cripples with despair. Always struggle to make a change. This time I can't take